welcome back to Doom Scroll Diaries. I'm May.
And I'm Laura, and we are back.
We are back. We're here
Live
to bring you
in studio
the best of the worst of the internet for a while because we've been gone for like weeks.
Yeah, and people have, it was August. I thought people would be like, oh, no news. Stop the news. August vacations, summer, fun in the sun. And instead, everything happened. There was a lot happened. A lot happened.
Yeah.
It was a real pain in the ass.
I know.
Taylor Swift had an entire, like 4 albums worth of shit go down.
And she also is engaged.
Yeah. That was going to be, I'm going to talk about more of that in detail with Travis Kelce.
With Travis Kelce. Engaged. You know what? She is committing to the bit because anyone who's listened to this podcast for a long time knows that I don't believe they've ever met.
The evidence is, I'm saying you might eventually need to change at the altar. I think then we can agree.
I think that they've met. I don't think they've ever had private conversations.
Right. Unsupervised. It's like children. It's like how at the play date with toddlers.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are friends. Mommy likes to drink with their other mommy.
Exactly. You know what this is? This is in middle school when you arrange for someone to get married at recess. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's very platonic.
Yes.
Very platonic. Can I tell you, I wasn't even a fucking bridesmaid in any of those fake marriages.
No.
Like, what the hell?
It was that, and then people would run for student council.
Yeah.
It's the two things that I just never really got involved in.
No, me neither. I had no interest.
So pissed. I would be like, why are they student council president? Because they tried. Because they took the time and like did a campaign.
You know what though? I mean, what even is that besides just a popularity contest? It's so mean.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Sad.
That's what it is. And I remember every time it came around, I was like, well, what the fuck? Why can't I do this?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I had no interest in telling everybody they needed, hoodsy sandwiches.
I don't want to do that part. I just want to win.
Right. You? Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
I would like to have been elected, and then I'd say, I'm actually all set.
Yeah.
You guys figure it out amongst yourselves.
I know I promised ice cream every day, but
I lied.
Listen, I lied.
I lied to buy your votes.
We are just literally quoting Mom Donnie's mayoral race.
Radical transparency. Yeah, he's just making shit up.
Just making shit up that no one can actually feasibly do, but
it's literally impossible. And everyone's like,
yeah, it's
some
genius.
Of it sounds great.
You know what? It is fucking genius because when he fails to actually implement the things that he's promised, which is just anybody would because it's literally illegal to do some of them. Yeah. They'll just blame the Republicans. Somehow it'll be the Republicans' fault.
That'd be great.
So that's okay.
I'm hoping that he just crashes the real estate market in New York.
Oh, and then we could buy things up. Yeah. Well, not me, but maybe
not me, like the Chinese investors or something. I'm in cahoots with them. We're aligned.
Great.
We're
Wonderful.
aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
So you just got back from Africa. Any highlights?
Sure did.
Any highlights from being in Africa for a wicked long time? You literally were there for 3.5 weeks?
Guys, I'm your African-American friend,
Thank
Laura.
God. I finally have one.
Yay.
I'm so excited.
I know. I'm so glad I could do that for you. May doesn't know any black people.
Not one. Turns out.
Not one. It was amazing. It was insane. It was the whole time we were just like, oh, I get like when artists come here and get like really annoying. Because it's like inspiring.
Yeah, sure.
In a really like little like lame way. I was like, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all these animals are out here just kind of doing things. They don't know about AI.
Oh my God.
They don't know about cell phones.
Nothing about AI. They're so much happier than us. Everyone over
there. But also nature kind of sucks.
Oh, nature's metal, dude.
Holy shit.
It is metal.
We get to one of the camps and we went on safari for the honeymoon. If this is your first episode, which welcome. But anyway, I am married and I just went on a honeymoon and we went to this one camp in which there were 2 lions mating outside of our tent one of the night.
Oh my God.
And we're like, okay, fuck yeah. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And then the next morning we get to watch them mate. And all that is fine. But then the guide informs us that this lion, the male lion, was a real pain in the ass for them, causing a lot of issues because he was an intruder into this territory. Oh. And there's typically a pride there. It's like a couple males and a bunch of women. Yeah, and a bunch of human ladies who are living with the man. And they have cubs. And the intruder came in, and usually if an intruder like sees this and can see the cubs, they'll kill the cubs.
Oh my God.
So they run the fuck off with the cubs to like the southern area of this territory that they have. One of the ladies stays back with the man who is like trying to mate and mates with him every hour. They like mate every 45 minutes or so.
So she's just getting raped every 45
literally,
minutes, basically.
Like literally she sacrifices herself to come hang out with this intruder lion.
Damn.
For multiple days. The whole time we were at this camp, we were there for like 3 days. She is mating with this lion for 3 days straight.
Maybe she's just really into him. She was like,
I know, I kept being like, I feel like she might.
Yeah.
She might. There's a little part of her that's like, he's a bad boy.
Yeah. He
no
came
one
over
likes
here.
him. Like major incel lion energy. But I learned that apparently the female lion can control when she conceives. So they were going to mate all this time and they knew she would never get pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
How
she was having a little fucking orgy.
I guess so.
I don't know. But also, how cool is that?
Yeah. That's
Why
so
do we not have that feature?
Yeah, that would really solve a lot of things for a lot of people.
It would be really helpful.
Yeah.
For a long time. Be a lot less humans, I'll tell you that. But how crazy is that? That they were like, okay, goodbye, sister. Enjoy your 3-day rape fest. We'll see you later. We'll take care of your kid in the meantime.
Yeah, right? It's crazy.
And the guide is just telling us this, and we're like, oh, this is not PC. Like, whoa.
Listen, they are not woke, these lions.
This is not woke. This is not a woke lion.
That's really funny.
It was not.
I also love how programmed you are to not describe women as females, that you literally said women for the lion, not the females. Because like that
is incel coded.
It truly is the biggest red flag when someone's like, and when females say da 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 da.
Okay. If it's a woman lion.
Yeah.
It's a woman lion. I don't say it anymore. It's out of my vocabulary. We don't do it.
Why are we gendering them in general?
Them? Oh my God, my other center, I think I texted you about this. We almost died. We did walking safaris, which everyone who I've told about that has been like, are you a fucking idiot?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I thought it was fine.
No, well, I mean, obviously it's safe. People do them, but like, it just seems so insane to me. I was in the Jeep firmly the whole time.
Yeah.
In the Jeep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why. I was just like, yeah, I'll be fine. We kept requesting the walking safaris. The guide's like, okay. But at one point, we decided to do it. The first one we did. And we go in the morning and we go with this other group. It was a mom and her like 20-year-old Down syndrome son, which is already like pretty fucking cool that they were able to come and stuff like that. And like this guy was amazing. He was so locked in on these animals and he was having the best time you've ever seen anyone have in their lives.
Amazing.
He had like tactical gear he brought on it. Like he had like
this
a
is
headlamp.
not his first rodeo.
No, this guy, he fucking was prepared. Like
Yeah.
he was like, well, I'm gonna go seek us some goddamn animals, and he committed, and he did. So I was
He's
like
licking
very
his finger.
Yeah, he's like tracking. He was on it, and but still is like has Down syndrome. So I'm like, walking safari feels like you want to be
alert,
like full capacity, you know, and not have maybe some medical episode or whatever can happen. You know, there's a lot of the little variables that come with this. So out the gate, I'm like, okay, like this guy's going to cause maybe some trouble. I'll keep an eye on him. Laura.
Why is it just the two of you, by the way, and a guide?
Us two, and then the other, because no one else wanted to do a walking safari.
Oh, okay. Wait, was Matt there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It was me, Matt, mother, Down syndrome kid.
Okay, I was picturing just you paired up with the Down syndrome kid and being like, what the fuck? I'm split up from my fiance or my husband. And like...
No. It was the four of us, and then our guide, whose name was Cloud.
Nice.
Like the fucking sky. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that's your name.
Yeah, right.
What
are you running from?
He's like, it's an American name. This Cloud.
It's like, it's actually not though.
You just picked a word. Another one of the guys, the cook was like named Bread. I was like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious
really
with me
funny.
right now? Like, no, it's not. And I really appreciate that you guys are not even trying.
Good though.
You're just like, you can say the word bread, can't you fat Americans?
Yeah, right, you idiots.
So that was hilarious. So we're going on the walking safari, and it's the morning, so it's like a little cool. I had a sweatshirt on, did not think anything of it. We're walking along, it's getting warmer. I take the sweatshirt off, still not clocking this being important at all.
Yeah.
Elephant sees me from, I don't know, a couple 100 yards away.
My God.
Pissed.
Wow.
Pissed off. Starts sprinting at us doing its little trumpeting thing. The guide is like, what is happening?
Oh my God.
He looks at me. I'm literally wearing like the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah.
White linen button up. Feels very safari-esque.
It does. Yeah.
Didn't feel like a thing I needed to bring up at all. And he goes, why are you wearing white? And I was like,
nobody told me not to.
What are you talking about? But he's like, and he's actually more like yelling it like urgently because elephant is coming. He's trying to get us. We're not allowed to run. So we have to like speed walk through behind a tree. He has a gun and is like brandishing it. I'm throwing my sweatshirt back on. The Down syndrome kid is fucking crushing it. He's like up a tree. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's 100% fine. I'm looking at him like, I'm going to have killed this poor man. Mm-hmm. This poor man and his mother who are on this beautiful trip together. The guide manages to get the elephant to stand down, which is really impressive.
That's really crazy.
Impressive. Literally, the elephant was like, as far as me to the camera, away from us.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm dead serious.
Oh my God.
I was like shaking afterwards.
Yeah, I bet.
Like it was metal.
I mean, you're gonna lose.
100%. The tusks were like,
yeah,
my arm.
Oh yeah, of course.
But honestly, thicker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Much thicker.
We'll fucking die fast. 100%. But Cloud, man, I don't know what he did. I was like, how did you? I mean, they're professionals. That's why you pay them the money.
That's so true. If this was like an online forum, people would be like, okay, but 100 men versus an elephant.
Oh my God, Matt and I were talking about this afterwards. And I was like, yeah, no. And he's like, yeah, probably not.
Honestly, meh.
Well, here's the problem.
Wait, no tools, just bodies?
Just bodies.
Oh, then forget it.
Yeah, you forget it. If you have a tool, you're like 100 men with machine guns. Versus one elephant. Who is going to win?
100 men with a missile versus one singular elephant.
100 army rangers with all of their gear.
Bunch of 100 men in
nuclear
tanks versus
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, just bodies, no way.
No way. You can't like get the mass around them even. It'd be another thing if you could like have all 100 touch at one point, but you can't because like shoulder to shoulder, you can only fit like 20 dudes around an elephant.
Yeah.
So then you're stuck with 5 weight. I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah. You'd have to get somebody on their back and somehow.
We asked one of the guides and he goes, absolutely the elephant would win. Or we also asked him the gorilla. And then Matt goes, yeah, all the men like in America say like the men would win. And then the guy goes, oh yeah, actually the man totally would win. He was just trying to yes. He's like, oh yeah. Like, wait, I'm cool.
That's so funny.
I'm cool. I'm with the dudes. I'm not with the chick opinion.
Oh my God, that's
even though I'm
really
a safari guy.
And like I'm 100% right in saying that.
I actually like know the deal. This is absolutely a no.
That is
crazy.
crazy.
My God, one last story that fucking killed me. So there were a lot of Europeans on. We went to like a relatively nice camp. For one of them, some of them were like bucket showers, no electricity. Like it was like,
no, thank you.
We were out there.
I'm also,
which was really, really cool, beautiful, etc. But rural.
Yeah.
Rural. But one of the camps was like really, really nice. And there were a bunch of like old Europeans there being like annoying. And
they can be annoying too, okay? It's not always
Dude,
Americans.
Sometimes they can be worse because they're like fucking full of themselves. Well, most of the Americans we met were like, yeah, we fucked up a lot of stuff. Yeah. You know, we're doing our best. But they're like, the Dutch are like pretending they didn't do any of the like colonization.
Yeah, so true.
Shut the fuck up. The Danish, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they think they're perfect and whatever.
Yeah, like,
it's like that was actually kind of a nice reality check when I was in South Africa. I was making fun of them because they like they recently dismantled apartheid, and I was like, it's crazy that it was so like short a time ago, and I can't believe this happened in this country, and blah blah blah. And they were like, "Are you out of your fucking? You're gonna stand here and be sanctimonious to us being an American?" They were like, everything was just 30 years after what happened with the civil rights movement in your country. You fucking
you're like, yeah, but that was 30 whole years. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Figure it out.
Still. And I had nothing to do with either one of these things.
It's fun to make fun of you.
But I actually liked getting called out on it, but I was like, that's true. I was like, fair. I was like, that's the thing. No country has the moral high ground. Like genuinely, no country does. Every country has done horrible things.
It's like the wild. When you look at these lions, you're like, well, everyone's crazy.
Yeah.
We're all doing our best and fighting each other. But what I did really enjoy was these old ass Europeans were just like, oh my God, Africa, and just like everything is perfect, and like really giving a glossed over version of like there's some crazy shit going on there.
Of course.
And like obviously white people have caused a lot of issues, but there's issues across the board.
Yeah.
And then they go, the people here are the nicest people you'll ever meet. This one guy had gone on 13 safaris, and he's like, they are like so caring, and they do anything for you.
You're like,
and
you're
they're
paying
so nice.
them.
I was like, motherfucker, you are on this is your 13th safari.
Oh my God. How rich are you, by the way?
First and foremost, how rich are you? Second of all, like the really rich. And then second of all, you're with no bullshit. You're going to look at me and be like, all of the people in this country, Botswana at that point, are 100p. They're amazing and they love me, and they are happy we are here.
They actually love him in particular. Yeah, this is like the richest version of the most pretentious, richest version of guys that go to strip clubs and are like, actually, this stripper really wants to date me. She told me she wants to go home with me for real.
Literally, I was like,
she wants to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, I think the guy who is like walking around with a gun and waking you up in the morning and stuff and like risking his life is. I don't think he gives a shit about you as a person.
And like doing it all for tips, by the way.
Also, the unemployment rate in this country is 90%. So yeah, I think this is a skewed sample. And there was no acknowledgement of that whatsoever. And they were so judgy of Matt and I for having never been on safari before and being like excited about like seeing a lion close.
Oh my God, that's so stupid.
I was like, I'm gonna fight this whole European man.
Sorry, you're too cool to see a fucking like appreciate how insane it is that there's a lion there. I hate when people are too cool for shit.
But then like thinks that all the guides are, and like you, or not just the guides, but like all of the people in this country are his best friend. I'm like, you look like a pot of gold.
Yeah,
them.
right.
Which is fine. And many of them are still really, really amazing and nice and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, maybe living in New York, you're just like, let's be fucking for real about what is going on.
Of course.
Right now. And not try to pretend that this is just like a kumbaya Lion King, like scenario, Broadway play scenario.
No, it actually blows my mind when people are old and are naive, because it's like, how do you live such a life? And also, by the way, he's rich, so I assume he's, done some cutthroat things in business or whatever and all these things. Like, how do you not have an understanding of human nature by now?
You're paying an egregious amount of money to be here.
Yeah.
13
That's why
times?
they're nice to you.
That's their job.
Exactly.
God, it was really.
I'm like, you wouldn't believe it, but my nanny, she's so sweet to me. She is really, really. She loves me and Mark. Actually,
is she supposed to just sass you?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Like give it to you?
Be rude? It's like, what? This isn't. What are we doing here?
It was so funny. I was getting so pissed.
Yeah.
This one guy, if he's listening, Peter, go fuck yourself.
It's so funny because I fucking hated that girl on my safari too. Do you remember that? There was like a couple that I fucking hated.
It is fun.
Literally almost ruined my trip. I was like, I hate you so much. I can't even focus on the animals.
I was openly fighting with this man.
Yeah.
Like at the dinners and stuff. It was getting awkward. Because he would say something and I would just be like, I'm like a New Yorker who's been gone for 2 weeks and I'm like, let me at him.
Yeah, I haven't fought with any random elderly man in a long time.
I'm going to do it.
Let's do it. I got to get out of my system.
He started it. He fucking started it. I was like, oh, it's so wonderful. You've had so many opportunities to come here and be a real expert in the nature. Everyone was like, oh shit, she's so mad.
That is so fucking annoying, dude. Is there anything more?
Peter, if you're listening, I hate you.
We hate you, Peter.
We hate you, Peter.
That should be the title of this podcast.
He's a birder.
Yeah, Peter the birder. We fucking hate your guts. And we're also going to talk about Taylor Swift and Travis.
Yes, and other things.
Yeah. So real quick before, I know we talked about this at the top, but basically I saw a TikTok that somebody said she's going to have a really bad wedding dress. Couldn't agree more. She's going to have a bad wedding dress no matter what.
Well, let's open this up. Let's talk this out a little bit. Because I want to analyze a couple different things. First and foremost, I don't think I've seen this much marketing behind an event since the Barbie movie. Like it literally is crazy how staged this whole thing has been.
Yeah.
Have you? I guess maybe have you seen all of it? Like a couple weeks ago, literally, I think 2 weeks ago,
she did the podcast, right?
She announced on his podcast the new
Showgirl or whatever. Everyone hated the fucking graphics for that. Whatever.
I don't understand what she's going. Maybe with the songs, it'll become more clear. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy her music to an extent. I do find recently she's just kind of. It's been a little. I think it's just overexposure. Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
yeah.
Like it's this. I am. The second there's like a little trend in Hollywood, I will follow it. And right now, everyone's like, "We're sick of her," and I'm like, "Yeah."
I mean, it's the kind of thing like Chappell Roan has been on my TikTok recently doing the cover of Barracuda. Have you seen this?
I have not.
Oh my god, it's really good.
She's very talented.
Yeah, and she's like. Just like cool and sexy, and her outfits are interesting, and she's got her own thing going on, and I'm like, oh my god, it just like feels cooler to be a fan of something like that in this moment. Yes. So it's like,
and I think it's because just like the culture has shifted,
the overexposure. We
kind of got sick of that really hyper commercialized.
Totally.
Like couldn't be more commercialized. Like 14 different versions of an album.
Yeah.
Where it's a digital download, but it's different art, so you must buy them all. I don't know.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm gonna listen to this new album.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Max Martin is producing it too, and he's great.
Okay.
He did all of the like Britney Spears and stuff like that.
Wow.
He's like that guy, I think he's Swedish.
I don't know.
He like most pop music from especially the 90s and stuff, like powerhouse behind it.
I wonder if she got in a fight with Jack Antonoff.
Yeah, it seems like it. Or something's up there.
Something's up because
notably, Blake Lively did not like the post.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That was as of a few hours ago, so perhaps she was like, oh, fuck.
No way, dude. Someone would have told her, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And she, I mean, it does seem like they're not friends. Maybe it's been updated since when this comes out, but it was not out the gate, and you would think that would be a pretty quick uptake on that. So anyway, she announces the new album on the podcast, and then there's like, oh, it's coming out on October 3rd or some bullshit. They also, this was crazy. They they changed Google searches for when you search Taylor Swift. It did like an emoji effect, like across the entire screen of Google. Her team met with Google and arranged this.
Yeah, this feels weird. If you know what it feels like, it's the antithesis of Charli XCX had like a very quiet courthouse, cool wedding, where it just seemed like it was just very authentic, very like, I'm from Essex and I'm doing this thing, and then I have this really nice little party with like my real friends, not like Bezos style where there's like random celebrities it was like actual people she knew.
Right.
And it's the exact antithesis where like your engagement is getting Google to change, but it to be fair, it is kind of very Taylor Swift. Like if she did something really low key like that, I would be kind of disappointed. I'd be like, oh come on, you're supposed to like do the big dress.
Yeah. You're our version of royalty, so like, let's hear it. Well, this was, I will say, for this wasn't for the engagement. This was for the album release, so it makes a little bit more sense. This like. It's part of the commercial release of her album. But get this, they even changed the Empire State Building was illuminated in orange.
Oh my God.
For the album announcement. That's a little much.
That's a lot.
Like, relax.
That's a lot.
What do you have?
Also, I would have never put two and two together. I'd be like, oh, orange. That's for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I'd be like, maybe it's for like, I don't know.
I'd be like, the Knicks are playing? I don't know.
So then, what is it? 2 weeks later, they announced the engagement yesterday. We're filming this on the 27th, so this is on the 26th. It's in the Romantic Garden. That has something to do with one of her songs, but I don't know what.
Ooh, I wouldn't want anything tied to my art if I were her.
No, well, it was. I mean, it was. So, that ship sailed.
Yeah.
She has this ring that has been very controversial.
Yeah. Here's what. I like it.
I don't have a lot of people are being like, it's the worst ring I've ever seen. I think it's not the worst ring I've ever seen.
I agree. I don't think it's the worst ring I've ever seen for sure. I think that it's kind of interesting. I think
it's not for me, but it's like, it's flashy. It's really big.
It's huge.
It could be half the size, and I think that would look a lot classier.
Yeah, it's kind of gaudy. A
You know
little
what?
jersey.
You know what it reminds me of is the football championship ring.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I feel like Travis was like, I like that one.
Yeah. This is good.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but it really just speaks to me. It literally shaped like a football.
I feel like he is so trashy. I don't know. I don't really know much
Yes.
about him, but he seems very trashy to me, where he'd be like, give me the biggest diamond you have in this fucking
Oh yeah.
warehouse.
Just like busting into the jewelry display, and he's just like, "What's the biggest you got? My girl deserves it."
Just no elegance, no anything. Just
fat
like the
fucking
biggest thing you could possibly see.
Huge diamond. It was designed by Kindred Lubick of Artifacts Fine in collaboration with Kelce. I am sure that this thing is sold the fuck out now. Actually, I did not check this. Oh yeah, here we go. All of them are sold out.
Oh, wow.
Here's my suspicion. I don't think there's one available. 25 grand. I don't think they paid for this ring.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I don't think they did, because I feel like it's so valuable for the jeweler, for their exposure and stuff like that. And frankly, for the diamond industry in general.
Yeah.
The fact that she got a mined diamond is like important.
That's true.
For that industry. They're really struggling with lab grown diamonds. I'm sure if you haven't been paying attention, they've really picked up a lot of steam.
They've picked up a lot of steam. Also, I think a lot of people are doing precious gems instead
That's
of...
what I did.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's like, we were sort of like moving away from that as engaged people. Like my diamond is also like, it's a weird shape. You know, people are doing like
unusual things
with their diamonds.
Well, she definitely did something unusual. It's massive. But yeah, I mean, I really feel like that's actually relevant for the mind industry, because there's a lot of impressionable girls who are like,
true.
Oh my
I would
God.
never do a lab grown. Taylor didn't have a lab grown.
Taylor didn't have a lab grown. It came with her own indentured servant who mined it. It came with.
I feel like Blood Diamond really fucking...
That was an influential movie.
Yeah. The people, De Beers was just watching this like, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh, they were like,
you have to be shitting me.
This is not great for the brand. This is going to ruin the world tour.
Jared's was like, no.
Oh my God.
We cannot. This movie, we have to boycott it.
We need to, get this canceled somehow. It was a compelling flick. That was not good. But anyway, so it's extremely expensive. There are estimates that that ring is worth up to $1 million.
Okay, so I didn't pull that out of my ass. That's where I saw $1 million somewhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh no, that's another thing. And then, of course, all of the things that they wore were immediately linked on all the different sites.
Yeah.
So, I think they had some sort of collaboration with Ralph Lauren, because they both wore that.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know if you noticed, but like today, the day after his engagement, Travis Kelce announced a collaboration with, controversially, American Eagle.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my God. I saw the funniest tweet about that. Someone was like, there was like some, comment, like a Taylor Lorenz type or something that was like, Travis Kelce aligns himself with white supremacy after blah. And it was like, that would be literally the funniest thing in the fucking world if he like gets engaged to Taylor and the next day is canceled for white supremacy. That is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Taylor's team is just like, oh my God. Like, Taylor,
oh my God, it's so
go back
good.
to Joe.
Wait, this is something I saw though, and it's not talked about much. And this happens a lot when ads get a lot of attention, and then something will happen afterwards where like I guess after the original splash was with Sydney Sweeney, it was like they had a bunch of diverse models and said, and this wasn't like in response to that, I guess it had been planned that they were gonna do this.
Do that overnight. Yeah.
And at least that's what I was told. And it had the so-and-so has good genes, we have good genes kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I heard, but it was kind of buried in the story because the big story was that, and then everybody kind of moved on in the news cycle. I'm pretty sure, unless it was like a fever
Are you
dream.
thinking it's the Gap ad?
No, I did see that one too, though. I thought that was something that they did, but you know how they bury it afterwards? It's like this funny thing that they do.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. By the way, where are people buying their jeans? Okay, because
If you have suggestions, please message us.
I mean, you know what? I wish I just had one brand that I was like, no matter what, this brand looks good on me, and I don't. And it's just,
I don't understand why it's this hard.
It is so hard.
I'm willing to give you money.
Oh my God. I'm willing to pay big bucks for a pair of jeans that fits me and I feel confident in. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But even Sydney Sweeney didn't look great in those jeans, if I'm being honest.
No, yeah, that was tough. That was tough for them.
Like that commercial, I was like, they look a little frumpy on her. She looks like Jay Leno. Like she's not a good look. I don't think this is a good look.
This is not, between this and being like canceled, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I'm okay in the American Eagle jeans right now.
It's to the point where like my hairstylist wants to make me more blonde, and I'm like, I can't go blonder. I'm gonna look like a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not in right now.
It's not in right now.
It's out.
Actually, being blonde makes me feel trashy, but every hairstylist makes me want to. They're like, trust me, you'd look better blonde, and I'm like, I don't want to be blonde.
I feel like you do a good job. Like it's like a nice like in between situation.
Ugh, I don't know. It's such much to keep up with. Yeah, golden is nice, like a golden brown.
Yeah, everyone keeps asking if I dyed my hair, and I'm like, no, I have black hair.
Yeah, so you have a nice color hair.
Extremely. If I go have some grays,
yeah,
those are gonna glow out of this hair.
Oh yeah.
Not yet though, folks. Not that old. We're getting there. Travis Kelce though released this American Eagle ad collaboration, so like it was done for a while. Which honestly, American Eagle, what kind of marketing budget do you guys have for this summer?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're really blowing their load.
It's actually
Sydney Sweetie, and then 5 weeks later, Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
like kind of why? And they were like, oh, this Travis thing has been in collaboration for a year. I bet they pulled it forward.
Yeah.
To try to
capitalize on the wedding stuff.
And kind of wash off the Sydney stuff.
Oh, true.
You know, like distract us, be like, oh, it's the new story.
That's true.
And I will say this, that is a diverse group. It's actually kind of a cool ad. The clothes are, he looks like a weird hunter that has stuck in the city. He's in like all camo, but whatever. It's like a thing.
They sell that at American Eagle?
Yeah, now they do.
All right.
You can go if you want, you can go pick it up.
Okay, great.
Part of the new
I won't look out of place at all.
Kelce XAE. But these are all athletes around them.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
fun.
it's like a bunch of different races and groups. I don't know about genders beyond male and female, but perhaps there's a they, them in there. I'm not sure. But it's definitely a lot more diverse than the Sydney Sweeney initial ad. And they look great.
Interesting. I just can't get behind. I just assume their jeans suck.
Yeah. Well, maybe their camo jackets are okay. I think it's kind of gross though, just all of this press around the engagement. I get that they're going to make a shit ton of money, but don't they have enough?
Don't you have enough?
I sound like the Europeans. I'm so naive. I'm like, what are they doing?
No, it's true though. I mean, also I think it's funny that she gets to have a workaround where everyone's like, there are no ethical billionaires except for Taylor Swift. And it's like, guys.
No, I think men can.
I think she's like probably, I don't know her, but I would imagine she's probably like a little narcissistic. Yeah, obsessed with money, obsessed with power, obsessed with
how could she not be narcissistic?
Clout. Yeah, of course.
With the way the world treats her.
Exactly. Like I'm sure Beyonce is a fucking narcissist too.
I mean, I think I would be in that position.
Yeah, she is treated as though she's God.
I must really rule.
Right. And they're surrounded by yes men for decades of their lives. You know what I mean? She probably hasn't heard anybody be like, I don't agree with you. Since fucking Blake Lively or whoever else she's X'd out of her life.
Minus the tabloids. It's weird because it's like anyone in the close range, no, but then outside you're like, oh, you're getting some feedback.
Oh, you're getting feedback.
You are about to get some goddamn feedback.
Yeah, I guess she just doesn't give a shit anymore because I feel like if you did, you wouldn't be doing all this stuff. Because also, I would be, if I were her, I'd be self-conscious that everybody thought our relationship, including me, is a farce. Yeah. So I would be like, oh, we're going to have like a cute small ceremony to show everybody our love is real instead it's going to be
like brought to you by ESPN.
Right. Disney
streaming live on Disney Plus.
They're gonna get married at Epcot to like
literally probably. Also, I think the odds of her playing the Super Bowl this year, 100%. How would you?
That would be kind of crazy, don't you think? Though,
I think missed up all the other stuff that they're up to.
Yeah.
What if she has her wedding the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh,
the
men
timing
would love
works
that.
out.
Men would love it.
I will tell you, every single television in the world would be tuned in.
Oh, yeah.
Not the world. In the United States of America.
In the United States of America. And a lot of other places.
In a lot of other places.
But yeah.
We would be locked in. Men, women. And I think I sent you this video where they were talking about the NFL's growth projections or like growth goals. Mm-hmm. They wanted, don't fully quote me on these numbers because I'm trying to remember them. I think they wanted like 25 billion in sales or something along those lines. And they're currently at like 13 or something. Very good. But they have a ways to go. And they're currently at about 70% of the saturation of young men in America, which means that in order to expand, they have to move into women.
Yeah.
Which, how do you do that? Well,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, a lot of people started watching last year. A lot of women started watching to hope to spot Taylor because of the narrative around that. Romance sells. Right. Reality shows sell.
My friend,
they've really created kind of one of the ultimate ones with this.
Very much so. My friend, she's in charge right now. She's like working with the UFC actually to try to get more female viewership. And I was like, but I was like, what you need? Because I was like, the women are not afraid of violence in the sense that like we love true crime. We literally watch people get murdered. Like that stuff is very interesting to us. So it's not the violence, like, but it's more, we need a story. We need like, this guy is a good guy. This guy is a bad guy. Yes. And we're rooting for the good guy because that bad guy, he beat his wife in, 2020 and that was in the newspaper. So we all fucking hate that guy.
Yep.
Well, the problem with that is, in general, most UFC fighters and most NFL players are wife beaters, are cheaters, are horrible guys.
So this bad guy's against this bad guy.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Right. We need like a really sweet guy. We need a Manny Pacquiao. I don't know if he's done bad things or not, but at least my impression of him was that he was a family man. So we need this family man.
We need a family man to fight. Like, what's that Irish boxer guy?
Oh my God, Conor McGregor, terrible person. He's literally the worst person in the fucking world.
Well, would you be rooting for Manny? You would.
Oh my God, yeah. I would definitely be rooting for Manny. Conor McGregor, literally the worst person in the whole planet of Earth.
Super villain.
Genuinely.
Ugh. Yeah, it's I mean, we'll see. Let me just say, I think we will be hearing more about it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're going to continue to hear about this wedding.
Yeah.
Over the next however many months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. When do you think they'll get married?
Gotta be in the next 3 months.
It's a big event to put together.
It is a really big event to put together, but they're not going to draw it out.
They also probably have already, they got engaged allegedly 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So probably
they've got that team. The team is really good. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Fall wedding.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love, by the way, all those memes that are they're like Taylor when Travis proposed to her and it's like someone doing like the cow pose or like it's supposed to be like doggy style but they don't know how to do it or whatever, and I'm like, is that not how you do it? I'm like, where'd they get that photo of me?
Is this wrong?
And she has like a flat back and she's like in tabletop.
They've never had sex. What are you talking about?
They've never had sex ever.
Not one time.
They've literally never had sex.
They don't have private parts. It's Barbie dolls down there.
Definitely not. It is so interesting how they've never had sex, but they're engaged. It's like very...
She's going to get pregnant. And I'm like, artificial insemination?
Yeah, no, truly. I swear. Actually, is Charlie XCX pregnant? I thought I heard that. And then I didn't go anywhere.
Just got married.
Yeah, but I saw that somewhere and then I didn't know if she was like kidding or not. Because she's still on her tour and doing all her like hair whipping and shit. I cannot imagine.
She's been she has like cocaine on stage.
Yeah.
I'm liberal, but I'm like, okay, we got it. Charlie XCX pregnant.
You know what would make me so sad is if her cocaine was prop cocaine. You know how some comics...
I would be upset.
I would be upset because there's a lot of comics, spoiler alert for people, that like they'll bring like wine on stage or like
but it's fake.
A whiskey on stage and it's just fake. Yeah. And I'm like...
No, I want her to be fentanyl test stripping.
Yeah.
On stage, checking to make sure it's safe.
I want to know the purity of the cocaine.
Yes, I want her to put it up and be like, it's safe. Rip it. She is not currently pregnant.
Damn.
Yeah. And she has mixed feelings about motherhood, according to AI.
All right. Yeah.
She said she still feels like a child herself. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I just have some fun ones. So there was a pro tennis player. Fuck, what is her name?
Serena Williams?
No, Sacha Vickery.
Okay.
She posted on her Instagram that she would not go out with a man unless she took $1,000 deposit first. Because
really?
she was like, I don't want to do this. Like, men are horrible. I've had horrible experiences with men. But then she clarified she was just joking.
Okay.
Because I was like, that's just escorts, right?
That is hilarious on her part. That is a good joke. Good job. But at first I thought you meant like because of like protecting her knees or something, like just in case.
Wait, what?
Because she's like a pro tennis player. She's like so worried about like
someone hitting her knees
or just like an injury or something. She's
got her being on her knees for too long or something.
Literally. Yeah. She gets her back blown out and she's like, oh my God. Oh my God, this is going to be terrible for my game. God. My coach is going to be so pissed.
Dick's so good, I lost my match.
I lost my match. The US Open. No.
No, that's so funny. It was supposed to be just like an anti-men thing, but then it turned out when people were like, yo, what you're describing is being a prostitute, right?
She's like, I said what I said.
I said what I said. Also, that'd be so funny if escorts are like, no, I'm just taking deposits. You want to hang out with me for the night?
What a great rebranding. It's not bad.
That is not bad.
Also, can you imagine pitching that on the dating app? Just being like, well, here's my Cash App.
Yeah.
Or Venmo or PayPal or Zelle.
So
Zelle me and I'll meet you at the restaurant.
Yeah. If you want to come on out, let's do it. So speaking of another tennis player, I've seen this surfacing where Serena Williams is now on a GLP-1 and people have a lot of feelings about it.
Okay. Well, get this, her husband invests in the company.
Yes. Her husband invests in Roe is the company, I believe.
I don't know.
I believe it's Roe. And
so she's like doing like an unofficial ad, basically.
She's doing it was official. It was a very official ad.
Oh,
she was like,
was?
yeah, and she was talking about
I thought she just like talked about an interview.
No, she did an ad for GLP-1s, and a lot of people have mixed feelings about it because obviously, do whatever you're going to do. Yada yada. But then like I saw some female athletes and some just like female like gym people, I don't know what they maybe like trainers or something. Yeah. And they were like, how sad is it that one of the most decorated, celebrated, athletic, powerful, healthy women of all of time now feels like she has to take a GLP-1 because she just wants to fit into a smaller dress size, but obviously it's not like health related kind of thing. It is crazy. And it is like sad. I see both sides of the equation. Like I see the side where she's just like, listen, it's my body. I want to do what I want to do with it. Whatever. I want to help my husband get more money because he's invested in this. Right. I see that. And then I also see the other side that's like, it's just kind of poking so many holes in the body positivity movement. It's not even funny. I mean,
that was bullshit the whole fucking time.
It was bullshit the whole time. It's almost
refreshing now to be like, well, yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants to have a smaller size. It just kind of is what it is, and I'm willing to say that out loud. Let me tell you something. I had to buy these jeans today. Not the size I wanted to buy. Okay? Let's just put that out there. Jeans. Thanks. They're very large.
Yeah.
I'm a big girl.
You're not a big girl.
But it's like, just... whatever. I kind of find it refreshing that people are just like, who cares?
Yeah, but I know exactly what you mean, where it's like, if fucking Serena Williams isn't happy in her body, like, there is no hope.
Or like it just kind of reinforces the stereotype that it's not about being healthy and agile and all this stuff. It's about being skinny.
Yeah.
And you are what your worth is how skinny you are.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to be said for... it's not necessarily skinniness, but attractiveness. Like, you do make more money.
Yeah.
Don't come at me. There's literal studies on this.
Yeah.
That they did, and it like compounds over time. So not just like, are you more likely to get promotions? People enjoy your presence more.
Yeah.
It's fucked, but it is the reality. That's why, it's kind of important to do all the self-grooming. And it's not even like, you don't need to have like the best face structure. That'll help. But like taking care of yourself, being styled, having everything like handled helps quite a bit in people's perception of you and your career.
It does. I know. It's so sad, but it's true.
It's 100% true.
Yeah. And like, you know what? It makes a difference in the way that I walk around in the world too. Like if I feel frumpy and ugly, I'm going to feel meekish and like standoffish. Or if I feel like I'm looking good and feeling good, then like, you know,
yeah, absolutely.
I might make another friend. I might have a more interesting conversation with somebody because I'm not like sitting there thinking about my double chin or whatever I'm thinking about.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess if that's what Serena needs, but I wish we were in a world where it just didn't matter and she felt confident. She looks great.
Yeah.
She was fucking ripped in this picture. God damn. Good for her.
Yeah. Do you know this girl, Alana Meyer?
Yeah. She's
a rugby player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw her in an interview. She was like, so if you guys don't know her, she's on the U.S. rugby team and she's like really doing a lot of PR right now. I think she's like
big on TikTok.
She's been on TikTok. She's 5 million followers on Instagram. She's like doing Sports Illustrated, all this stuff, and she's big in body positivity because she does not have a like traditionally attractive female body. And anyway, she like contradicted herself in this one interview I saw, but she didn't even catch it, and like no one even mentioned it in the comments. But essentially, like the synopsis of it was that they were like, "How do you feel about, you know, GLP-1s or like blah 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 or like being skinnier and da da da?" And she was like, I don't think about food at all, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, but the GLP-1s, they would be good because like it would cut out all the food noise that's in my brain. And I'm like, which one is it? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, this is so weird that you're contradicting yourself in the same sentence.
Right. Where, I mean, here's the thing. I think she knows her brand is to like be the body positivity. And it's confusing being a woman because like.
It is.
You know, the reality is you do have the food noise and there is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And there's also pressure to not say anything. That was so infuriating.
Yes, the pressure to not say anything is so fucking annoying. I feel like we've been silenced over a lot of issues in the past few years. Yeah. And that issue, it's like, no, I want to look in the mirror when I'm getting ready with girlfriends and being like, damn, I fucking hate the way this top looks on me because I feel fat. And I want them to say, you don't look fat, and I say I'm gonna change,
right?
Without them being like, you shouldn't talk to yourself like that, like without feeling like lame for calling myself fat because sometimes I just am.
And it's just like pretending that isn't something that society values because it does.
It
does, and like, why are we bullshitting each other? And yes, we should be working towards like a more positive way, but just being like, shut up, stop saying anything, ladies. And when like, society hasn't changed in how it treats you.
Exactly. And it does exist a little bit for men, but not obviously not nothing like us. But like if like Mark gained 50 pounds of fat over the course of a year, I would be like, I would be like,
yeah,
this is unattractive, not because of the weight gain, but because I would just be like, what's happening with your brain?
Something's
something's
like
wrong
issue right
here.
Now. I will say I am so happy we have moved away from the 90s.
Oh my God.
That needed to shift. Like just like looking at like sometimes the old magazine covers will pop up on my Instagram where it's like Lindsay Lohan, who is a bag of bones. She looks severely unwell and they're like, she gaining weight and pregnant? Like,
oh my God.
On the front of the newspaper that was just in the grocery store aisle. Remember we had those? That was so great.
We owe so many women apologies from that era. Oh my God. The plus size models on America's Next Top Model were skinnier than I've ever been, including 100%. Like high school years.
100%. And they were like, this is really pushing into the modeling industry. And we were 11, just like, yeah, she's right.
And we were like, wow.
That's a pretty good point, Tyra, actually. Like, I don't know, maybe cut her food.
I can't believe she eats like that. She's actually a bad person. She's actually a morally bad inferior person.
If you are aware, Cracker Barrel is still a place. It's still a restaurant. I'll say it. I did not know this place was still in operation.
I mean, why would we? I think traveled to places with Cracker Barrel
one time in my life.
I have been one time in my life, and it was with my mom, and we were so hungry, and it was actually delicious. But I can't tell if it's because we were so fucking hungry. You know what I mean?
Southern food, right? Like just like
it's like
gravy.
I think
like it's just gravy,
biscuits, chicken,
fried chicken.
I guess I have no idea.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
it was a long time suspiciously ago. Like the KFC menu. Yeah. Anyway, Cracker Barrel is still around, and they are very nostalgia heavy restaurant. If you're familiar, they have this like little kitschy country store at the front.
Yeah.
Where they sell like I don't fucking know, like stuffed animals
Knickknacks.
and like knickknacks that are all like tacky.
I fucking hate a knickknack. Can I tell you that? Hate
Yeah.
a knickknack.
I still somehow acquire them.
Oh, get them out of my house. Get them out.
A lot of knickknacks. Anyway, Cracker Barrel thrives. That's half their business model is restaurant/knickknack store. And it's mostly for old people. Like, let's be so goddamn for real. Because I think they serve most of their food at 3 p.m., which sounds great to me.
Yeah.
That's when I like to eat dinner. But anyway, they had their logo with like the barrel and like an old racist man on the front. I'm assuming. I like it's very Republican coded.
It is really Republican coded.
So a couple
It has
days
the name Cracker right in the fucking name.
A barrel of crackers.
Barrel of crackers.
We can say that because we're white. They announced, I think, a couple days ago that they were changing their logo to this like very venture capital looking situation.
Just plain. Very plain.
Plain, clean. Like I was like a
Sad.
cleaning agent or something like that, or like a tech company. Just no
pizzazz.
No like grit.
There's nothing nostalgic about it. It's like
0%.
It's no personality. It's sad. It's cold.
Now, I will say on the flip side, I think their demographic that they mostly serve is old people who are dying. So they kind of were like, all right, well, we gotta get some younger folks in this fucking establishment.
Yeah.
Because we're running out.
Yeah, but the
boomers are dying.
I wouldn't think like making the sign sad and
either way,
plain.
it was part of a broader marketing initiative. They apparently
to get attention.
To get not even just to get attention, but to like get it more palatable for the younger generations. Okay. And I think it was clearly a bit of a miss.
Yeah.
Beyond, well, who knows actually, because they didn't really let it play out to like see what the market would really respond with, because the immediate market response was like 30% stock drop. Like everybody's losing their fucking minds. I'm getting push notifications over the Cracker Barrel logo.
That is so weird. I don't care.
Who can I was like, oh, the Cracker Barrel's still around. Like learning about it live as the stock is plummeting to the ground. But I looked into it a little bit more. Apparently, they just recently hired in 2023 this woman. What is her name? Julie Fasmasino, who was former leadership at Taco Bell, Starbucks, and Sprinkles Cupcakes. Remember that?
I do.
Remember when we were being held by the throat by cupcake companies swiftly after the Froyo movement?
Yes.
They swapped batons in the night.
They did. Froyo, so much better. Cupcakes, get the hell out of here. I don't want a cupcake. No. I will, if I never have another cupcake in my life.
Why don't I just have cake? Why does it have to be so little? Why is it in a vending machine?
I hate it.
What was that all about?
I don't know. And they also had the ones that were like this big. Those I didn't mind because you could just have like a little bite or two.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't taste as good. So I was like, well.
Yeah.
And why were they in a vending machine?
I don't really know.
Why is that what I can get? I'm not really in a situation where I need a to-go cupcake.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Sprinkle's whole design. I think they were like really pioneering the vending machine. Starbucks obviously is like a mammoth, like greatest of all time. The Serena Williams of coffee shops. Taco Bell, like, do no wrong.
Yes.
Best place of all time. Have I gone there in years? No, but I hold a firm. My sister worked there briefly.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Never forget.
Yeah.
She was like a business analyst, and she got me a bunch of Taco Bell swag, which was pretty funny. I was wearing that around. I was like, I haven't eaten there in years, but it's nice.
There's a Taco Bell in the West Village. We should go.
I would totally go.
There's also a Popeyes in the West Village. I would go to that too. Okay. Perfect.
Done. Anyway, so she had come in and had like this, it was cost us $700 million modernization plan where they updated the stores to like make it a little sleeker, make it look more like a nice McDonald's.
Yeah.
To be honest, people were so pissed. Changed the menus around, made them a little less calories. And
less calories, that's not going to work.
It's not going to work, but also like, here's the thing, like I get where she's coming from. Because I'm going to look at if she's trying to attract me as their target demo,
yeah,
I look at a Cracker Barrel, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to that. I'm fucking insane.
I'm not going to eat bunch of mashed potatoes with gravy all over them, a biscuit and fried chicken for dinner. I'm just not going to do it because I literally, as previously discussed, I'm trying to fit into a smaller jean size.
Correct. Because I'm on GLP-1.
Yeah.
But if I would also if I was going to eat a meal like that, I wouldn't be doing it at Cracker Barrel.
Right.
I'd be living it up. That's a cheap meal. It's not worth going to this kind of a place. Mm-hmm. So I think they're kind of at this weird crossroads where they don't know how to attract younger audiences. And they got some McKinsey bullshit. Some Deloitte analyst came in and was like, you need to change these things and studies show that it'll attract. And instead their stock just died.
Damn. They gotta do the Applebee's thing where there's a few healthy things on the menu.
Applebee's.
Slaps.
They crush.
It fucking slaps. Also, it's open forever. It's always open.
If it's closed, something's wrong in your life.
Yeah.
What are you doing out?
No, that's crazy. They got to get the big ass blue drinks in a huge goblet.
That and a Chili's. I love a Chili's too.
I'm actually Applebee's supremacist over Chili's.
Okay. Or how about Outback Steakhouse?
Oh my God, so fucking good.
The Bloomin' Onion put Outback Steakhouse on its back.
It really did.
They were like, we single-handedly will keep this establishment running.
You know what? I think on Mondays there's free Bloomin' Onions.
Oh my God, were they made of money?
We have to go there in person though, and you have to say Bloomin' Onion to your.
How do you know this? The CEO of Cracker Barrel needs to really look into this. They start serving a cracker onion. We're like, I bet Bloomin' Onion is fully trademarked because I've never seen that for sale in another place.
No,
in my life.
True. There was this guy I was dating when I first moved here, and he literally told me that he goes every Monday and gets the Bloomin' Onion. He's like, but you have to say Bloomin' Onion or whatever. And he thought it was gonna be this embarrassing thing. I was like, we might get married.
This
dude.
guy's got the facts.
Yeah, I was like, this is the funniest fucking shit I've ever heard.
But you have to say it like a code, like the secret menu.
Yeah, Bloomin' Onion. And they're like,
Onion.
Excuse me? And you're like, Bloomin' Onion.
I said what I said.
You
Bring it
heard me.
out. Bring it out. Where is it? Oh, and then of course, because we live in this insane era, all politicians got heavily involved in this Cracker Barrel scenario.
Oh my God.
Donald Trump Jr. texted me. No, he tweeted or whatever, X'd or whatever his truth socialed. What the fuck is wrong with Cracker Barrel? Other people were comparing it to the Bud Light fiasco. Trump himself weighed in. He said Cracker Barrel should go back to the old logo. Admit his mistake based on customer response. The ultimate poll. ... I love how when he's just so vague sometimes.
So vague, yeah.
Just leaves us on a little cliffhanger, ... Oh, mystery.
Do we think that he's in poor health? His bruises on his hands?
Yeah, he's also really old though. So he's gonna be in poor health for the next 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
Just
saying crazy
Biden was dead.
Shit. Yeah, Biden was dead.
He was dead, and we were like,
yeah.
Donald Trump has one bruise.
To be fair, we were not everyone was like, yo.
This man is dead.
This guy's
Donald
dead.
Trump has one bruised hand, and we're like, well,
guess
get the urns ready. He's going to be around for a while. I enjoy the hopefulness of this, but I'm like, this guy's not going anywhere.
Okay.
I personally don't think so.
Yeah.
He also has the best doctors available to him.
Yeah. I mean, he is the president, so.
Yeah, kind of you'd hope so.
Yeah.
Their stock went down, wiped out $100 million in value, which kind of impressive that they had that much value to begin with. What do you mean $100 million? That was 10% of their earnings.
It must
10%
be
of their value.
You know what? Because I feel like I rarely even see them, but it just must be a southern.
It must be a whole different area.
Yeah. Like Waffle House. I don't see Waffle House. Obviously, it's huge.
Yeah. The CEO of Steak Shack, God damn it. Steak and Shake. You know Steak and Shake?
No.
He's apparently a big MAGA guy or something. Sardar Biglari, and he hates the CEO of Cracker Barrel. He hates this bitch. Oh God, they fucking hate each other. And so he has been tweeting a lot about how she should be fired over this.
Oh my God.
He also owns about 10% of the shares of Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
so
that's what 10%?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I know
that's a lot.
And he Steak and Shake rolled out MAGA style red hats that said Firecracker Barrel CEO.
Oh my God. That's actually so funny.
Yeah.
Where's the Steak and Shakes? Are those down south?
I think so. I don't even like, I know them, but maybe in Indiana.
That's a
Yep.
lot.
And they headquartered in Indiana.
Wow.
Indianapolis.
Nailed
Wow.
it.
How do I know? Anyway, all the bullying works because today they switched it back.
No way.
Dead serious. They changed the logo back.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
And the stock went up again.
Are you kidding me?
Not the whole way, but like it did recover quite a bit.
That is actually so funny that something so innocuous can
I
make
know.
such a big difference.
I know. That
People
and
are-
Taylor Swift, that was the news cycle for me
Wow.
today. I was like, oh, wow. Really important shit happening out there.
Yeah.
No, wow.
Mine was exclusively just Chapel Roan singing Barracuda, and I was like, am I fucking gay?
Once she's done, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be.
We got to go to that concert, by the way.
I'm down.
We have to go.
Yeah.
I must see that ass in person.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like not fighting you and you're like, stop fighting me. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I keep texting you about it, and then nothing happens.
Sorry, I went to bed. I think I got that text after I'd gone to bed because I saw it in the morning and then I saw it like 3:30 and was like,
Yeah, I was like, why are we not proceeding to check out?
oh, okay, we can.
All right. Well, anyway.
When is it?
I don't know. September 20th through 25th. I think she's doing a long run.
Oh, great.
At Forest
okay,
Hills.
perfect.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think that's probably it, right? We
probably should wrap it up.
All right,
I have some
we'll
other
wrap it up.
the topics, but we'll do them next week.
We'll do them next week, or maybe we'll like shoot you guys a bonus one or some shit because you know what? You've been really patient with us. You've been nice.
And we love you. We missed you.
Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Please follow us at fucking Doomscroll Diaries and also follow me at May_Planert.
And me at Laura Sogar, and we will see you next week or whenever. Bye.
Bye.